All right, people, welcome back to another one of my YouTube videos. As you see, I got a microphone now, so hopefully the mic quality is a lot better. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys some of the books I think I'm gonna read this summer. So this is gonna be my summer TBR. I don't know if I'll get through all of these in the summer. I'll update y'all when the summer's over and all of that good stuff. But let's quit this talking and let me show you guys the books. This one for sure, I'm gonna get through. This is gonna be my next read. It's The Dark Half by Stephen King, right there. It's a very, very good looking book. Got this at Pal's Book for like $7, $8. And Stephen King's an author that I'm not too familiar with. I mean, obviously everyone's heard of Stephen King, but he's someone that I've been trying to get into. Read a couple of his books. This one caught my eye at the bookstore. So then I'm gonna read it. Try my hardest to get through it as soon as possible. But that one will probably be my first summer read. The next one, this one might hold off until more of the fall, darker, moodier season, just because it is a mystery thriller or horror book. It's called The Bird Box. It has this very, very cool cover. And yeah, I mean, it's just very cool. It looks intriguing. I just don't know if I'm gonna read it in the summer because to me, this is more of an October, November, like nights at 5 p.m., laying up cozy, raining outside type of horror books. Like that's more of what's in my mind. So this one might pass until then. This one, I don't know. I've already read Metamorphosis, or if I even said that name right. But The Trial, I've heard a lot of good things about, and I want to read it, but man, it was really hard to read Metamorphosis, I won't lie. It took me like a whole week to read like 40 pages, 60 pages, because it was just, the writing style was so much different from what I was reading previous. So I might just tough it out, you know, pick this up, read this with another book, like 5 pages a day or something like that, just so I could get through it, because I've heard Franz Kafka's work is amazing, and he's an author I want to get into. He doesn't have that much books published or anything, so I think I could read through all his books if I could get into the right headspace and just start reading harder literature or harder books, because right now I'm just reading a bunch of fantasy, so this would be something that would be good, especially for the brain to progress, especially in the reading. The next one is Crime and Punishment by Fyodor Dostoevsky, if I said that right. I've read 2 of his books so far. I read Notes from the Underground and White Nights. Yeah, just those 2. And this is, I heard, one of his top 5 books, that with brothers and all his other good stuff. This one also, I mean, from reading Notes from the Underground, that was a tough read, I won't lie. It was like 100 something pages. It took me like 2 weeks to finish or something like that. Something crazy, which it shouldn't have took. But this one, I heard, this one seems more up my alley compared to Notes from the Underground. White Nights was an excellent read, and I really enjoyed that. But this is, so far, has been my favorite author in the last year or so. I've been just really intrigued by all his work, and everything that he's written has just like caught my eye, and I want to read all of it, and I will read all of it. That's nor here nor there, but yeah, I really want to read Crime and Punishment. This might be the next book I read after Dark Half, because it is chunky, but I think I could get through this. It won't take so long. As long as I stick to a good reading schedule, I'm gonna have a lot more time to read in the summer, so, which is gonna be very fun. I mean, I can turn those into videos. That means I'm gonna have a lot more time to record videos for you guys. Hopefully maybe post once a week or something like that. But yeah, the next one, another author. Geez, these are a bunch of old authors. I don't have, like, this is like all pre like 1900s stuff or early 1900s, but this is Albert Camus, The Plague. I don't know if this is the book I want to start out with him. I might have to go buy The Stranger, because my friend recommended me that, and I've also heard that's one of the easier books of his to read. But this seems like a very good book. Want to get into Albert Camus's work. Those 3 authors, Franz Kafka, Fyodor, and Camus, or Camus, however you want to say it, have all been like the authors that I've really like want to get into that aren't like fantasy, thriller, mystery, horror, like sci-fi, like those kind of books. Those books to me are a lot easier to read compared to this older stuff. But Albert Camus is an author I definitely want to read and get into, because I heard his work is amazing, and you can never go wrong with reading any book. So the more you read, the better it is. So I'll definitely pick up some more of his stuff. You know, maybe I'll vlog going book shopping or something like that. But we got to read some more books before I can buy more. This next one, another one by a really good author, Cormac McCarthy. You saw this in the last video. I think it was the last video, The Road. I've heard a lot of good things about this, how this book will leave your jaw on the floor, crying, good stuff like that. And that's really good, because I like reading books that have some kind of meaning to them, and just what, I don't know what to say, just drew a blank, but like I haven't felt real feelings in a while. So I really want to read something that's going to intrigue my brain to feel all the kind of emotions, so that I feel just what the book is talking about. I love when reading, sometimes you get upset, sad, happy, you put a smile. Like, that's what I love about reading. Some of the books I was just reading, you know, towards the end, I'm out here grinning, so smiling so hard because of how the ending was, or the relationship in the book, all that good stuff. So yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about this book, and Cormac McCarthy is one of the greatest authors that I've heard of, especially in this TikTok era. I see a bunch of people posting about him and are posting about them. I haven't done any research, so I'm be honest, I don't know if it's a boy or girl, but yeah, a lot of people posting on TikTok and all that stuff about, hey, you should read these books if you want to feel something. This book right here, this next one, this book has caught my eye for the last year and a half, almost 2 years. The Darkness Before Them by Matthew Ward it's a three-book saga. The Soulfire Saga is what it's called. This is book 1. Got a little discount back in the day when I bought it, because right there it was ripped off. But yeah, this one also might be a pretty early read, because it's chunky, but it's fantasy, so we'll see. This is the first book. It's really looked interesting in my eyes, and yeah, I wanted to read the whole series. I saw this, the cover intrigued me, I read the back, and I was like, oh, okay, that's something that I think I would like, so let me go ahead and go grab that for myself. Ended up getting it. Has been sitting in the bookshelf, has not been read. I've had it for like 8 months, no, a little less, like 6 months, have not touched it, but I'm for sure gonna read in the summer and hopefully read all 3 of them. I like reading whole series. Unless the book is not good and I, don't feel the need to read the next one, then I won't read it. But yeah, I think that's it for that one. Hopefully it's good. It seemed intriguing, and it looked like a very good book to read. So let's do that. The next one I don't have physically yet. I think I'm gonna end up getting it for my birthday or something, which is coming up soon, but it's besides the point. It's the series, The Heroes of Olympus, which is building off the Percy Jackson world, which is the last book I read. We'll talk about that in another video, but I just read the whole Percy Jackson series, and it was amazing. So I want to keep going with it, and I know these next 5 books play into that. Percy Jackson's one of the 7 main characters. Annabeth is also in it. It's 5 books. They are a bit chunkier than Percy Jackson was, because I think the biggest Percy Jackson book was 380 pages, which is not that much, and I think these go upwards of 5 to 6. So it's gonna be a lot of reading this summer for sure, and I want to get the specific book covers of them, because there's the second book, The Son of Neptune, has this sick picture of Percy Jackson. It's all gonna be on the screen, I'll throw it up, but it's this super sick picture, and I just really want that cover. But that will probably be an earlier read in the summer, because I know Percy Jackson has, so there's those 5 books, the first 5, these 5, and then there's 2 more that are out that are in the Percy Jackson series of when he's older, and then there's a 3rd one coming out. The last book, I believe it's book 8, which I think is supposed to come out this fall. I hope so. I don't really want to wait another year or anything like that, but yeah, so those will be a bunch of new book pickups. But for sure, the Heroes of Olympus I will be getting for my birthday, or when I have the funds to go and buy the book. But yeah, I think those are that's my summer TBR. I mean, it's a lot of all over the place, a lot more difficult reads, I think, for myself, but I think it'll be fun. Currently, right now, I'm reading Babel. I'll show you guys. Reading Babel, like 50 pages in. I just took off the cover because I'm not the biggest fan of hardback books, but you know, it's a very, very good book so far. I'm 50 pages in, so I can't talk too much about it. This will be in a different video that you'll see hopefully not too long after this, because hopefully I'll finish it in the next week or so. It is a chunkier book, but it's not that hard to read. So yeah, I've been enjoying reading. This channel is gonna have a lot more book reading content. Clothes for sure, because clothes and books are probably my 2 most favorite things right now, I won't lie. So I'm gonna be posting a lot of that, and hopefully some short films. Been wanting to get into that. I have some ideas in my head. Finally got a microphone, so now I have no excuse to film. I have a camera. Sure, it might not be the best, but it's better than anything. I also have an iPhone, right, that I could use to record. So yeah, hopefully a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna say it, but you know, as the summer's coming, I might just be posting a bunch of random content. I know the video before this, I think it was the one where I was learning how to do a backflip. Hopefully, by the time we build off of that video, I can land a backflip. That'd be sick, but I'm gonna quit yapping because we're at 12 minutes about, and that's more than enough. But those are my summer TBR. Let me pose real quick for a thumbnail. This is my summer TBR. So, hopefully I get through all of them, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this just rambling. Hope you guys read a book, enjoy books. It's been something that's been very good to me. But yeah, that's gonna do it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.